Hey everybody, welcome to Post-Run Yoga, a perfect practice for after you've finished your run, a walk, or maybe you just want a nice stretch through the lower body. Today we will begin at the top of our mat in a forward fold. As you arrive here, you can find a slight bend in the knees, and you might even begin to pedal out through the feet. From here, we will cross our right foot over our left, targeting a stretch in the back of the left leg. You can drop the weight of your head here if it feels good. We will then switch to the other side, crossing the left leg over the right, now targeting a stretch in the back of the right leg. Once again, you can drop the weight of the head here if it feels good. Coming back to center, we will then come into a forward fold, this time placing the feet hip-width apart directly under the hip points. Then tucking the chin to your chest and bending through your knees, slowly begin to roll all the way up to standing. Turning on our mats and walking the feet slightly wider than hip distance apart, we will then begin to come into a wide-legged forward fold. You can either bring your hands to your hips here or to heart center, hinging at the hips, begin to fold forward. Coming to a flat back position, if it feels comfortable to you, you can drop the fingertips to the mat. If you would like more of a stretch, you can walk the hands in line with the arches of your feet, beginning to draw the crown of the head towards the earth, adjusting your stance if needed. We will then walk our hands over towards the left foot, dropping the weight of the head. Walking the hands through center and towards the right ankle, we will come into the stretch on the other side. Coming all the way back to center, begin to bend through the right knee, coming onto the right toes and the left heel, flexing the left foot towards your face. Connecting to your core, come all the way through center and then bending through your left knee, come onto the toes, straightening through the right leg and flexing the toes towards the sky. Then coming back to center and connecting to the core, tuck the chin to the chest and begin to roll all the way up. Turning your left foot to face the front of your mat and stepping the right foot in slightly, come into a pyramid pose, stretching through the back of the left leg. You can bring the hands to the earth or to the waistline and begin to bring the nose towards the knee. Then stepping the feet together, we will then step the left foot back, coming into a pyramid pose on the opposite side. Stepping the feet together at the top of the mat, we will then step both feet back into a downward facing dog. can begin to pedal out through the feet here if it feels good. Eventually finding stillness, we will anchor through the right foot, bringing the left leg into a three-legged dog and bringing the right leg up into pigeon. You can stay here on your hands if it feels good in your body today, but if you're looking for more of a stretch, you can come down onto the elbows or even reach the hands all the way out, coming to rest the forehead on the mat. If you decided to come further down for your pigeon, begin to bring the hands back to the earth, pressing up and back, coming into another downward facing dog. You can find easy movement here again if it feels good. Eventually, finding stillness, anchoring through the left heel and bringing the right leg up into a pigeon. You can either stay up on the hands here, or you also have the option to come onto the elbows or extend the hands out, coming to rest the forehead on the earth. Bringing the hands under the shoulders, coming out of pigeon, press up and back, coming into a downward facing dog. Now begin to crisscross the ankles, walking the feet to the top of the mat. Then bending through the knees and coming onto the toes, begin to drop your hands to the earth behind you, coming to sit on the ground with your legs out in front of you. Generously bending through the knee and flexing the feet towards your face, think up and over as you fold forward, coming into a pike stretch. Coming all the way up, cross the right leg over the left, working to bring the right foot flat on the ground, and bring the right hand to the ground behind you, hugging the right knee to your chest with the left arm. On each inhale, sit up a little taller, and with each exhale, twist a little deeper. Coming back to center with your legs straight out in front of you, switch the legs this time, crossing the left over the right, hugging the left knee towards your chest. Remembering with each inhale to sit up a little taller and with each exhale to twist a little deeper. Coming out of this stretch, turn on your mat, bringing the feet wide to come into a straddle. Bringing the hands in front of you, keep a flat back as you begin to come forward, bringing your chest towards the ground. Once you have reached a point that feels good in your body, you can drop the weight of the head, remembering to breathe deep. Walking the hands back up, shift your torso to face your left foot, and then walking the hands out, begin to bring your head towards the knee, flexing the feet towards your face. Walking the hands all the way back up, shift your torso towards your right foot and begin to repeat the stretch on the other side, remembering to keep the feet actively flexed. Shifting everything forward, coming to the center one last time, and then begin to bring the feet together, coming in to Badakanasana or a butterfly stretch. Here you can bring your hands to the top of your feet and mindfully keep a flat back as you begin to lean forward. You can send the elbows left to right, gently pressing your knees towards the ground. Coming all the way back up, shift to face the front of your mat and using your hands on the earth, bring yourself up and come into a forward fold. Bending the knees slightly and tucking the chin to the chest, begin to roll all the way up to standing. Then shifting the weight to the left foot, bending the right knee, grab the right ankle, feeling a stretch through your right quad. If you would like more of a stretch here, you can release the left hand behind to clasp at the ankle. Coming back to center and shifting the weight to your right foot, bend the left knee, grabbing the ankle with the left hand. Remembering you also have the option to release the right hand behind you if you would like more of a stretch. Coming back to center, shift the weight once again to your left foot, crossing the right ankle over the left knee, and then come into a squat, feeling a stretch through the outer hip. And coming back to center, we will shift our weight to the other side, cross the ankle over the knee, coming into a seat. We will then bring both feet to the ground, drawing circles with the ankles, eventually finding stillness. Thank you for practicing with me here today. I hope this practice benefited you after your run. We will now bring our hands to heart center, bowing our head to our heart, and say Namaste.